In the heart of the city stood a prestigious art museum known for its grand exhibits and timeless masterpieces. Recently, the museum had opened a new exhibit featuring a unique room called the Whispering Gallery. This circular room had perfect acoustics, allowing visitors to hear even the faintest whisper from across the room. On the opening night of the exhibit, the museum was buzzing with excitement. People from all walks of life gathered to see the new additions. Among the crowd was Nora Chen, a dedicated and skilled investigator known for solving difficult cases. She was not there for leisure, though. She had been invited by the museum's curator, Dr. Elias Thorne, to ensure the safety of the valuable artworks. The evening was going smoothly until a sudden commotion broke out. One of the museum's most priceless paintings had vanished without a trace. In its place was a cryptic message whispered into the gallery. "The art speaks. Listen closely." Nora immediately took charge of the situation. The painting's disappearance was baffling. There were no signs of forced entry or tampering. The security footage revealed nothing unusual. As Nora began her investigation, she spoke with several visitors who claimed to have heard strange whispers in the gallery. Each whisper described a different hidden location was within the museum. Nora organized a thorough search of the museum, guided by the whispered clues. Every location mentioned in the whispers was carefully examined, but nothing was found except for centuries-old dust. The frustration was growing, and the mystery deepened. Dr. Elias Thorne, the museum's eccentric curator, had an unusual theory. He believed that the gallery itself was trying to communicate. He told Nora about the room's dark history, mentioning rumors of it being used for secret societies and occult rituals in the past. Despite the initial setback, Nora did not give up. She continued her investigation, looking into the museum's history and the backgrounds of its founders. Meanwhile, the whispers in the gallery continued. Every night, visitors reported hearing soft, eerie voices. Then another artwork disappeared, leaving behind another whispered clue. Nora started to piece together the clues, realizing that they were part of a larger puzzle. The messages seemed to be leading her somewhere. The pressure was mounting as the museum's reputation was on the line, and more artworks were at risk. Nora dug deeper into the past. She discovered that the museum's founders had a connection to a mysterious artifact rumored to have the power to bring artwork to life. This artifact had been lost for centuries, but its legend lived on. Nora began to suspect that someone was trying to find the artifact by using the clues whispered in the gallery. Dr. Thorne provided more insight, sharing old documents and journals that spoke of secret meetings and hidden treasures. The more Nora learned, the more she realized that this was no ordinary heist. There was something far more sinister at play. With time running out, Nora focused all her efforts on deciphering the final whispered clues. She carefully listened to the whispers, noting down every detail. The clues led her to a forgotten part of the museum, an old storage room filled with ancient artifacts and dusty relics. In the center of the room, Nora found a hidden compartment. Inside, she discovered the long-lost artifact. It was a beautifully crafted amulet with intricate designs. As she held it, she felt a strange energy emanating from it. Nora realized that the artifact was the key to solving the mystery. She took it to the Whispering Gallery, and, as she held it up, the whispers became louder and clearer. The gallery seemed to come alive, the walls echoing with voices from the past. The artifact, combined with the unique acoustics of the gallery, revealed the truth. The paintings had not been stolen, but had been hidden within the walls of the gallery itself. Using the artifact, Nora was able to unlock a hidden mechanism that revealed the missing artworks, perfectly preserved. The discovery was astounding. The artworks were returned to their rightful places, and the museum's reputation was restored. Dr. Thorne thanked Nora for her incredible work, praising her determination and skill. The Whispering Gallery, once a source of fear and mystery, became a symbol of the museum's rich history and hidden wonders. Nora's investigation had uncovered long-buried secrets about the museum's founders and their connection to the mysterious artifact. She had solved the puzzle hidden within the whispers, proving that sometimes the most extraordinary answers lie in the most unexpected places. The Whispering Gallery continued to attract visitors, but now with a new story to tell, a story of mystery, history, and the power of art to connect the past with the present. And as for Nora, she left the museum with a sense of accomplishment, ready for whatever new mysteries awaited her. A few days later, Nora received an urgent call from Dr. Thorne. "Nora, there's something you need to know," he said, his voice trembling. "Can you come to the museum immediately?" Nora hurried to the museum, finding Dr. Thorne in his office looking more agitated than she had ever seen him. "What is it, Elias?" she asked. Dr. Thorne sighed deeply. "There is something I didn't tell you. The artifact you found, it's part of a set. There's another piece that completes it. Together they have the power to do more than just reveal hidden artworks. They can bring them to life." Nora was stunned. "Why didn't you tell me this before?" "I didn't know if I could trust anyone," Dr. Thorne admitted. "But after seeing what you did, I know you are the only one who can help." Dr. Thorne explained that the other piece of the artifact was hidden somewhere in the museum, and the clues to its location were embedded in the artworks themselves. Nora needed to study the paintings closely, looking for hidden symbols or messages. Nora began her search, scrutinizing every brushstroke and detail in the paintings. She found that several of the artworks contained small, almost imperceptible symbols that formed a map when put together. The map led to a secluded part of the museum, an old archive room filled with ancient documents and artifacts. In the corner of the archive room, hidden behind a false wall, Nora discovered a small, ornate box. Inside was the missing piece of the artifact. It was a delicate pendant that perfectly matched the amulet she had found earlier. With both pieces of the artifact in hand, Nora and Dr. Thorne returned to the Whispering Gallery. As they placed the pendant and amulet together, the room filled with a bright light and the walls seemed to hum with energy. The artworks in the gallery began to shimmer and move. Figures in the paintings stepped out of their frames. Landscapes came to life, and the room was filled with the sounds of the past. It was a breathtaking sight, and Nora realized that the legends were true. The artifact had the power to bring art to life. But with this power came great responsibility. Nora and Dr. Thorne knew they had to protect the artifact from falling into the wrong hands. Nora and Dr. Thorne decided to create a special exhibit showcasing the artifact and its incredible abilities, but with strict security measures in place. They wanted to share the wonder of the Whispering Gallery with the world, while ensuring that its power was safeguarded. The exhibit was a huge success, attracting visitors from all over the globe. People marveled at the living artworks and the history of the museum. The story of the Whispering Gallery became legendary, a tale of mystery, magic, and the enduring power of art. As the exhibit continued to draw crowds, Nora couldn't shake the feeling that there was still more to uncover. She revisited the clues and the history of the museum, determined to understand the full extent of the artifact's power. One night, as she was studying the ancient documents in the archive room, she came across a letter written by one of the museum's founders. The letter spoke of a final puzzle, a hidden chamber within the museum that contained the ultimate secret of the artifact. Nora followed the clues in the letter, leading her to a concealed door behind a grand tapestry. Inside was a hidden chamber filled with more artworks and a journal detailing the founders' experiments with the artifact. The journal revealed that the founders had discovered a way to use the artifact to preserve their consciousness within the artworks. They believed that art was the truest form of immortality, and they wanted to live forever through their creations. Nora realized that the whispers in the gallery were the voices of the founders, trying to communicate and share their legacy. The artifact was their way of connecting with the present, ensuring that their story was never forgotten. Nora decided to honor the founders' legacy by sharing their story with the world. She curated a new exhibit that told the complete history of the museum and the Whispering Gallery, including the discovery of the hidden chamber and the founders' remarkable achievements. The exhibit was a testament to the power of art to transcend time and connect generations. Visitors left with a deeper appreciation for the museum and its rich history, inspired by the tale of the Whispering Gallery and the enduring legacy of its founders. Standing in the Whispering Gallery, Nora reflected on her journey. She had uncovered secrets, solved puzzles, and witnessed the extraordinary power of art. The museum, once shrouded in mystery, was now a beacon of history and creativity. Nora knew that the Whispering Gallery would continue to captivate and inspire future generations. She felt a deep sense of fulfillment, knowing that she had played a part in preserving its legacy. As the sun set over the city, casting a golden glow on the museum's walls, Nora smiled. She was ready for whatever new mysteries awaited her, confident that she had the courage and determination to face them. The Whispering Gallery, with its whispers and wonders, would always be a part of her story, a reminder of the magic that lies within the world of art.